Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Path, where we are continuing on in the second case of the game. March 28th, 3:02 p.m., Detention Center, Visitors Room. Oh, Simon, you got some explaining to do. Why did you not mention that beforehand?
No, but I did. What did I mention?
That you're a member of the very big circus.
No, it's just that, I'm not. I can't call myself a member yet. I'm just a new recruit.
Regardless, that still makes you a member.
Oh, his face. He actually just faint. Oh my god. Sir, please.
So why didn't you tell us that before?
If I had told you I was part of the circus, it would have made me look suspicious, right? Since I also do nightly and all that. I didn't think anyone would believe what I had to say. Not even you guys, Kay.
Didn't we promise to believe in you?
But, Mr. Hedgeworth, you're just kinda scary. So scary that he fainted.
Man, you're just terrible at getting info from people, aren't you, Miles? That's none of your concern.
Again, he's like retorting in his mind rather than saying it out loud.
Looks like we need to have a talk with him again.
So, what did you do in the circus, Simon?
I guess you could say I'm a wild animal tamer. I'm still just an apprentice, though.
Really? You kinda look more clowny to me, with the red hair and all that.
Wow, that's incredible! So you command lions and tigers to do your bidding, right?
Nuh-uh! Nothing crazy like that! No way! My partner is this little guy right here.
Who he can't actually be right there, right? Is it just a picture? It has to be, the same evil monkey from that case, right? And that makes you a wild animal tamer.
I mean, Edward, come on, give him some credit. You don't have any control over any animals, do you? You barely have control over Gumshoe and Kay. Oh, I feel bad making a comparison, but come on. Gumshoe is like practically like a puppy following him around, a big old dog. And Kay is clearly, I don't know, I guess like a crow, a mischievous crow.
He is more like an organ grinder than a wild animal tamer.
Oh, wait, how is the No! He's pretty cute, actually. He actually seems much cuter than he was in the in the third game. We have history with him. Phoenix and him have a big history. But that's cute, but seriously, realistically, how is he here? How? If he's in a detention center, why? I guess unless they were like, well, we already have animals in our prison, so why not have a monkey in the detention center? Hey, Money, cut that out! He can be quite a handful sometimes. It's like Ratatouille, look at that! Now, which came first? Was it Ratatouille or this? Because I'm like,
I thought organ grinders controlled their monkeys, not the other way around.
It's pretty cute, though.
Yesterday you told us you were just a regular employee, correct?
Even if I'm a member of the circus, I'm still legally an employee. Aw, look how sad. Even Money looks sad. We're just like any regular company. The ringleader's the boss, and I'm just a grunt. I even have a supervisor. She's the head of the Wild Animal Tamer Division. Man, the very big circus has gotten bigger, hasn't it? No matter what kind of fierce creature, they all immediately follow her every command. Yeah, we know all about her. And I think she has control over more than just animals, I'm just saying. She might even be able to get a handle on Miles here. I am not a wild animal. Why didn't you say that out loud? Why do you have all these sassy retorts and you just think them instead of saying them? It just actually cracks me up. It's like, I'm just imagining that he constantly is giving people the dirty looks and they're like wondering what he's thinking and he's always just responding to their stupid comments. Did you and your supervisor take part in the animal show here at the prison? Yeah, it was just us two. It was only a small operation this time around. Basically, my supervisor takes center stage and I take care of all the dirty work. Well, I did have a tiny part in the performance. So there are only 2 members of the circus that are related to this case. Okay, so thankfully we won't have to deal with Mo, or Ben, or Trillo. Yay! Or Max. Okay, your movements. So, can you tell me about your movements around the prison? Okay, I went to meet Knightley 2 days ago around noon. And that's when you gave him the chessboard? That's right. And then that night I started setting up the stage in the courtyard. It was pretty tough going back and forth moving all the crates by myself. I left everything in Workroom A, I think. Just temporary storage. Workroom A. That's where the body was discovered. That's inconvenient.
Didn't your supervisor help you at all?
No way! I can't let her do anything like that. That's my job. And, I'm sure she would never lift a finger to help. After I got everything ready, we started rehearsing. When we left, it was almost midnight. The show was set to start at 8 AM the next day and go on until 10 AM. The only one who went in and out of where the body was found is Mr. Keys. And then the body was found just before the show ended. Yikes. Doesn't look good for you. Do you happen to know why you were arrested? It's weird how it happened so fast. I don't think that depressed guy nice would just have you arrested on a whim. I wouldn't put it past him though. Well, maybe it's because of that. When I was moving the crates, I decided to go check up on him. You know, nightly. You went directly into the detention block. Did you have permission? No, I had to sneak in. It wasn't a formal visit or anything. Didn't you already see him 2 days ago? Why would you go and do such a thing? Well, we're the only friends either of us has had since childhood. He was the same as me. We never had real families. I just wanted to talk with him for a bit, so I went to see him. You didn't have a family? When I was younger, I lost the only family I had, my father. So is that it? You know all too well how it feels to lose your father at a young age. See, this is all you gotta do to get Edgeworth on your side, have a sob story about your dad and your childhood, and you're like, instant connection with Edgeworth.
So you're the same as Mr. Edgeworth and me.
So it was just the 2 of you talking at that time? Yes, all the other cells were empty and there weren't any guards nearby either. But then you got found out and that's why they suspected you. What? What? Did I do something really bad?
Honestly, yes, you were an idiot. Something must have happened while Mr. Keyes and Knightley were alone. That's probably the best's logic. It seems that you'll need to talk with your supervisor as well.
She should be here today too, probably in the courtyard even though the performance is over. Ooh, I'm sorry it turned out like this, boss.
Simon, if there's anything we can do to help, just tell us.
What? What? But I can't do anything in return.
Don't you worry about that. We're your allies. That's because we're like birds of a feather. Right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Birds of a feather, huh? I suppose that's true. We have sufficient information about your past. I doubt you had a motive to kill Knightley. Rather, you are probably the most affected by his death. And I doubt someone as timid as you could work up the courage to murder someone. Alright, we'll get you out of here. We'll believe in you.
Aww. Edgeworth has made Ray proud.
Well, what do we have here? Starting to get a hang of the whole defense attorney gig.
Well, he's had practice that one time that he was helping out Iris.
All because of his boyfriend, Phoenix.
You sounded a bit like your old man just now. Huh, me? Sound like my father. He would say the defense attorney's job is to be an ally to the deserted. If you're going to ride that stallion into the sunrise, wait for me. I want in too. Mr. Shields, I think you mean sunset. Yeah, of course. It was just a joke. Want some candy?
Ray, sometimes you have some qualities about you that are a little concerning. The whole wanting a hug and talking to young girls and flirting and now offering candy. Ray. Don't do this, Ray. No, thank you. I don't like sweets.
Oh, really? What a shame.
What's wrong with the sunrise? The legendary Yatagarasu is all about the sun. Since the sunlight always exposes the truth.
Good grief. For now, let's just head to the prison courtyard and see what we can find there.
Alright.
Ah, the shutter is open.
Okay. Yes, it looks like that way leads to the courtyard.
So, what are we waiting for? Come on, let's get a move on.
She's certainly in high spirits.
I just love the way Ray walks. There's something about him. So I've been watching Cowboy Bebop lately with Coco and Pharaoh, and it's my first time watching a classic, and there's just something about Ray, like his style, his swagger, whatever. He just reminds me a little bit of Spike, the main character in that show, and that main character, he's like one of the most iconic characters of anime, I think. He's pretty cool. So I'm like, yeah, you kind of remind me of Spike. March 28th, 3:37 p.m., prison courtyard.
So this is the courtyard. Just before the body was discovered, the animal show was held here.
It looks just like a carnival. Man, I bet it was lots of fun.
Oh.
The prisoners were gathered here when the body was found. So that means whoever saw the show has an alibi.
Okay.
We should start by checking the area for... Kay!
Cut it out, you! Help me, Mr. Edgeworth!
You there! Stop right this instant! Edgeworth doing the objection pose. Objection! Leave my Kay alone! Kay, I'm sure that hurts, but you could move away, couldn't you? Ouch!
Ow, 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 ow! Someone! Anyone! Help!
Oh. I think we know who this is. Oh, I haven't done this voice in years. How am I gonna do this?
Down! Asti, down! Who are...
There she is. Miss America. No.
Looks like you found a new playmate. Good for you, Asti.
It wasn't playing around. It was about to eat me. Ugh, she's even more sparkly than I remember. I think her hair got longer too or something. She just looked a little different. Wow. Long time no see, miss.
Huh? No way, that's impossible. This child doesn't bite. Often.
Often? Huh.
People normally never get to play with an elephant up close. Isn't it wonderful?
No, it's not.
It's wonderful, right?
She's like guilting her. It was simply marvelous, little lady. Uh-oh. Put your perversion away, Ray. These shields.
Really? Oh, that makes me so happy.
So, how about a hug? As thanks. Hey, watch where you swing that thing. Weren't you taught not to hit people with your trunk? She's defending her.
It looks like Astique is friends with everyone.
I am an assistant of this defense attorney. My name is Miles Edgeworth.
Ah, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Regina Berry. Nice to meet ya.
I'm the great thief and defense attorney's assistant's assistant. Oh, that's a weird sentence.
Kay Faraday.
That's a rather complicated job title. You could have just said second assistant or something.
And the one...
Oh. Okay.
And the one playing with Mr. Elephant is the defense attorney, Mr. Ray Shields. It's not Mr. Elephant. It's Astique, the fantastic Asian elephant.
You're incredible, Regina. You made Astique stop right away.
Well, I'm a wild animal tamer after all.
Really?
Then you must be Simon's supervisor. Yep, I'm the head of the Very Big Circus Wild Animal Tamer Division. The one and only Regina Berry.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Ace Attorney Ray Shields. Hey, Ace Attorney! It looks like he's the one she has a handle on.
Yes, she's perfect.
What are you mumbling about, Kay?
Look at her. She's energetic, fun-loving, and healthy. She could be the new member of the Yatagarasu. She'd be perfect as a great thief.
I don't really know. I think she'll attract way too much attention, unless maybe she would always serve, like, as a diversion. Attract all the attention of everyone in the area while they steal stuff.
A great thief? That sounds like fun. You can make a huge ruckus with the animals.
Ah, you can't make a ruckus! A great thief is supposed to be quiet and sneaky-like.
But the show needs to have flash. Being quiet is kinda boring.
Aw, I guess she's not very thief-like after all. You're not being creative enough, Kay. It seems there has been a breakdown in negotiations. Probably for the best.
Alright, let's get started, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's check out anything that looks suspicious. We'll even look through the barbed wire if we have to.
Yes, we need to gather more information about the case. We should also try talking with anyone connected to the case.
Alright. Let's look at Astique.
It's the very big circus's Asian elephant, Astique. Supposedly very friendly with humans.
Well, she's not messing with you.
Doesn't seem very friendly.
It's your stern gaze, Mr. Edgeworth. It must think you're the boss.
Are you comparing me to an animal?
That's not what I meant. I think it approves of you.
That doesn't make me the least bit happy.
What's up, Ray? Can't talk to you? Can I?
Huh? What's the matter?
Oh, I guess we can. What's up?
This is nice. It feels like a dream. A circus performance can't be considered an art form. My pounding heart, it's beating with excitement.
Sir, calm down.
It's not every day you get to see what goes on inside a circus tent. Exactly. Sure makes me want to give it a big hug.
I think they're talking about two completely different things.
Hug? The circus?
Edgeworth? Edgeworth, honey, I think you're a little naive about what he's talking about here.
Having an animal show inside a place surrounded by barbed wire. It almost makes you forget that this is a prison facility. Barbed wire, huh? We need to inspect every last inch of this prison. We didn't see the animal show, but the stage and the equipment are still here. I should examine the remnants of the show. It could be useful to our investigation. Miles, please don't ignore your Uncle Ray like that.
Because of course, this whole time he's not even responding out loud. He's thinking. Oh, Edgeworth, what's wrong with you, buddy?
Uncle Ray's feeling faint. I've never seen such dreamy eyes. She does seem to have an enchanting presence. Exactly, I feel like I must obey her. I wonder if she cracks a whip when she's taming her animals. With her sparkling eyes, she'll say, "Down, boy!"
Oh no! No, Ray, no! Stop!
If that's what you're after, I have someone in mind.
Oh, he's thinking about Franziska. No, you don't want Franziska to have to deal with this perverted old man.
Huh? You know someone like that? You must introduce me, Miles. She's the whip-carrying demon from the Prosecutor's bench.
Oh. Miles doesn't even feel like he has to protect his sister. He's like, yeah, she can protect herself.
Danger! High voltage! These signs really do exist. On the other side, you can see what appears to be the detention center's garden.
It's just as Warden Rowland said. You can see the garden from her office.
If it weren't for this barbed wire, we could take a look at the garden on the other side.
That is Warden Rowland's prized garden. I doubt she'd let us in so easily.
Okay. This?
It's a wicker crate. No, there are tires attached to it, so I guess it's a cart.
It kind of smells like animals.
They probably use this instead of a hand trolley at the circus.
Just once, I'd like to ride one of these bad boys down a hill.
Yeah, and then you're gonna end up with a bunch of broken bones, girl.
Or maybe one of those office chairs with wheels. Doesn't that sound like fun?
Sounds dangerous.
What is she talking about?
She's talking about the thrill of danger. Okay, what's this?
That door is locked.
Want me to pick the lock? Success is not guaranteed, though.
No, if need be, I'll just borrow a key.
Sheesh. I thought it was finally a chance for me to steal the spotlight.
Don't even think about stealing anything in my presence. Not even the spotlight. He's like, no, this is my game, not yours. Edgeworth, think you're being a little bit like a diva, aren't you?
Let's look around some... Oh, you! Why are you here? Go away. Ugh. Okay, let's look at this.
This is the stage where they put on the animal show.
If I put on a Great Thief show, I wonder if anyone would come.
I'm pretty sure the police would show up. With handcuffs prepared for you.
Alright, what's all this over here? It's nook and cranny time?
This crude-looking well seems handcrafted. Was it built by the inmates?
There are a bunch of tools lying around the well. A long piece of rope and a heavy-looking weight. It weighs 33 pounds. It says so right there. There's even a couple of pulleys.
Kay, please stop touching other people's things.
Stingy pants. I'm just checking stuff out. It's not like I'm going to take them home with me.
Still, these tools, what were they used for? Very good question. Very, very good question.
Alright. I think we should talk to Regina.
Head of the Wild Animal Tamer Division. Are you Mr. Key's supervisor?
That's right. Very Big Circus was created by my daddy. But Daddy died in a murder incident. Your dad is...
Gosh, this is just like the second person in a row.
But after that, our current ringmaster made the circus even bigger. The ringmaster is Daddy's close friend. He's like a funny uncle.
Wow, a funny uncle. That's great, Regina.
Yep. Uncle Mo established the Wild Animal Tamer, Magic, and Ventriloquist divisions. Only the Wild Animal Tamer and Ventriloquist divisions have subordinates, though. Very Big Circus is going to become even more famous. Or fabulous.
Surprised they haven't hired any other acrobats, you know? Maybe they just didn't want to replace Afro and Bat.
Yes, that sounds amazing!
The way these two are carrying on, I'd hate to put a damper on things.
Okay.
Could you tell us about the animal show?
It's an amazing show. It has a storyline and everything. What's more, it's a love story. Doesn't that sound wonderful?
Very nice. Are you the heroine, Regina Pie?
No, the heroine of this show is Astique. And her partner is Regent the Tiger. It's about the forbidden love between an elephant and a tiger.
Elephant and tiger? Forbidden love?
That's right. It's what they call a love triangle. Isn't it romantic?
It sounds amazing, right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Heroine, Astique is a female elephant? Since it's a love triangle, shouldn't there be one more animal involved?
Yep, the third animal. He's the one who interferes with the love between Astique and Regent.
Mr. Edgeworth, what do you think it is?
Well, since it's a circus, perhaps a lion?
I think a crow would be nice.
See, I was right, she's a crow.
The third animal is a naughty little monkey.
The scale suddenly got smaller.
Ah, Money the monkey. No, the one who plays the role of the monkey is Simon. Money is a little too small. He's He's like the villain who tries to break up the love between Mystique and Regent. How will Mystique and Regent control their own destiny? Isn't it wonderful? I guess?
I thought Mr. Keys just did all the grunt work.
Wouldn't you feel sorry for Simon if he didn't get to perform on stage?
Okay. Could you tell me about the preparations for the show?
Simon handled everything, so I don't know that much about it. Simon insisted on it. He wanted me to focus on the show. I saw Simon doing something near the well, though.
The well, if I recall, it was behind the stage. I better go take a look at it later.
He even moved this giant cage all by himself. Simon is such a nice guy.
That sounds like something Simon would do.
While crying profusely.
During the preparation, Simon went back and forth between the workroom and the courtyard. We were using the workroom to store our equipment. Only Simon entered that room, so I don't know anything about it.
The workroom. Was it the one where we found the dead body?
You already know this, but okay.
So, Simon was the only one who entered workroom A.
Man, the bad news just keeps on coming.
Mr. Lawyer, please promise me you'll help Simon.
Don't worry. Despite his looks, Mr. Edgeworth is really amazing.
What do you mean about my looks?
Yeah.
Despite my looks, and just what is wrong with the way I look? Phoenix says I'm handsome.
Okay, we got an interruption, but I think we're going to leave this episode right here, and we'll see who's appearing now in the next one. So thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this, and until next time, have a nice day. Bye!